We're fascinated by this guy sitting here who's doing what he can do to help kids cope with obesity through his own organization, Louie's Kids. This is Louie Uhas.
Right.
Uhas. Here's a riveting story about a Navajo child he's helping.
Ever since I was growing up, I liked this place, and I grew up here. I come down here where it's peace and quiet, kind of sit down, kind of shed a tear and throw rocks and overcome my sadness. I used to not have any friends, and I was isolated, and I wasn't talking to a lot of people.
TJ has diabetes. He's 16 years old, weight right around 350 pounds. He's hypertensive. He has vision problems.
It's kind of hard if you bring food from the store, and by the end of the week, it gets rotten.
His food choices are limited. He doesn't have the luxury that a lot of people do of sitting down to abundant salads and organic foods and that sort of thing. The Alamo Navajo Reservation. It's an isolated community 30 miles from the nearest very small town. So it's a 60-mile round trip for a loaf of bread or a quart of milk or a tank of gas.
Are you finding letters for your name, TJ?
Yes.
TJ was referred to me for dietary counseling because of his multiple health problems. He'll tell you how much he weighs, and he'll tell you his diabetes numbers. It's very difficult to find clothes to fit him and that look decent. He doesn't have options, and that's not fun for a teenager.
Leanne taught me to eat well, exercise, and staying healthy. Change happened when they built the Wilderness Center. That's where I participated in activities.
It's a wonderful facility. It's exactly what this reservation needed. TJ uses it. He comes almost daily. There have been big changes in TJ for the better. There's a greenhouse that the school maintains, and TJ took responsibility for keeping that going during the Christmas break. So, you're ready to go at the drop of a hat, huh?
Yes.
All right. And you're committed.
Yes.
He needed more help than we could give him here. Okay. And that's when we started searching the internet and came across the Academy of the Sierras. It would give TJ all of the things he needed: the academic support, the weight loss support, behavioral change, counseling, and physical activity.
You have to make the step away from your comfort zone and away from everything that you know and have all your life. And so by him making this step, he's going to be a stronger person. He's going to learn to eat better, and he's going to lose the weight. That's just a fact.
That community encouraged me to go to the academy, and then what I learned from the academy is they want me to come back and then teach the people primarily about losing weight and taking care of and being healthy.
I'm kind of worried and I'm kind of happy at the same time that I'm going to miss him and everything, how I'm going to feel if he comes back all skinny.
He will enter a very different world than he's been exposed to. But I think TJ has what it takes to get through it and prevail.
Where is he and how is he?
Well, I'm happy to report that TJ reported to the Academy of the Sierras last Saturday with a lot of help from people like yourself and the show, through a very generous donation. We have been able to secure his place there at the Academy, so. Yeah.
We're all in this thing together.
Yeah.
Hey, one thing about TJ, and I know the prejudice that you endured having a father who weighed too much. How do the kids in the community treat him now?
Well, TJ is actually, you know, the thing that touched us most about TJ was that he wanted to change himself to alter the course of the children's lives on the reservation. So TJ's left to go gather information and then bring it back to the place that he plans on spending the rest of his life. So this will transform many children's lives there thanks to his dedication. We're just glad to find kids like TJ who are ready for that change themselves, because those are the ones who will be successful.
Yeah, and then they'll be the next generation paying it forward.
That's exactly right.
I see two pretty girls standing over here.
Yeah.
Come on down, girls. Please welcome two young women who've also been changed. Are you excited to be on TV?
Yes,
Who
I
knew?
am.
This is Danielle Crawford and Shauna Rubeck. So how has this man right here, how's he changed you?
Unbelievably amount.
Unbelievably amount? You're nervous, aren't you?
Yes.
How much weight have you lost, and how does it make you feel on the inside?
I've lost 54 pounds so far. And how do you feel? I feel great, not just physically, but emotionally too. Before I was, I don't know, hurting inside because of the way I looked and how people treated me because of the way I looked. So I just feel awesome.
And you guys are dealing with your emotional issues as well as how to eat better?
Exactly.
Yeah. So you've been changed on the outside. How did it change you on the inside?
Totally transformed me. I'm a totally different person than what I was before I went to camp.
How much did you lose?
100 pounds.
100 pounds? My goodness. You know, one of the things we were talking about earlier in the show were these little boop-de-boop celebrity girls that are all, I say, vogue on the outside and vague on the inside. Like that.
I like it.
You all have substance. And I really feel encouraged that you guys are going to continue on the work like TJ. God bless you, Louis.
Thank you very much. God
Thank
bless you.
so much for this great work you're doing. I salute you. It's hard work. Hard work. And if you want to find out more about this fabulous organization, Louie's Kids, log on to faithstreams.com and then just click on Naomi's New Morning. And you kids, stay with me. We're gonna use you up next because we've got some tips on how to keep kids healthy. But you know, anytime we make changes, we have to give them alternatives, don't we, Louie?
That's exactly right.
So we're going to get busy in the kitchen with Chef Ann right after this.